nhớ trong ý chọn mong thông bờ nhớ cho hữu cả thủ nó nhớ nó của yêu một thằng số the Jackal program liền the Ma-Vericks Hunter giờ mấy play rằng game Mega Man X chơi của the Ma-Vericks Hunter giờ mấy bảo tại của nó chỉ là the Jackal program is created by Ma Shang là chữ Shang là Jack Ma. That's why Jack Tanamahu the Jackal program. We are on the last stage of the simulation of the Zeus tape. So I'm gonna try to say in English for the most part. So other race that don't speak Hmong, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about, okay? So Ma Shang or Jack Ma hide his real body or consciousness into one of my family member, okay? And he hide his fallen angel demon among us. That's why they keep saying among us. They are among us. Yes, they're talking about aliens among us, but what that really means is that Satan hide his fallen angel among us. They could be anybody in our family member, okay? So I just want to tell you guys about the Jackal program, okay? The war has been fought and won in the year 2020, okay? But they put me to sleep. And I don't know how many thousand or million years has passed. And today is not the real year, okay? So silver, 它体面都是用了，马上吃到多了, okay? You two are very stupid, you know? That's why Jack can play you two, you know? You two have to remember, you two are playing checkers. And Jack is playing chess. Who has more move? Okay? So you two are just idiot. Because Jack already knows everything. He already know how you two are. You want to be it god like me. Silver, the only thing you know how to do is have lust and temptation, you know? You two want to control the Matrix. You two have to remember, Jack don't make mistake. He knows everything. The only thing he doesn't know is what I know. Okay? You cannot play Jack. Only I can play Blackjack. Okay? So, 没得做，没得多做，张高好鲁比呢，you know？因此我个也多做鲁比和小我个也多做张高呢，you know？ That's why you two, there's no turning back for you two, you know? Because Jack set you two up, you know? Jack is still alive. He could be one of my family members. He could be one of my brother or one of my kids, you know? But he erases memory. He made a clone of himself because we can make 100% clones. And he has clone erased the real him and reprogram him to be one of my family members. They could be one of my brother or one of my kids, okay? You know? So, when we complete this Zeus simulation tape, the Jackal programs are a hibernation program where when the time is right, the Jackal program will activate. And these people that are hiding among us, they don't know who they are. They don't know if they're fallen angel demons, okay? They could be anybody that we know, or family member. And then when the Jackal program time is ripe, like a fruit when it's ripe, it's going to activate the Jackal program. And these people is going to get their memory back and their power back. And that's when they're going to launch the ultimatum against the Ma family, the Zane family, and the Tang family. This is when we thought that the virus went away. And everybody's all relaxed. That's when shit's going to hit the fan on everybody. Okay, this is their ultimatum. Okay? So, our team major doing it, you know? You two thought that you two take over the Matrix. You are in control, and the war is over, and we just need to complete the Zeus tape simulation to deactivate all the bombs and booby trap in the grid. You two are making a big mistake. The war hasn't even started yet. The real war. The real problem hasn't even started yet. Okay? So, okay? You know, that's how the Jackal program works, okay? Satan is not stupid. He knows everything. The only thing that separates me and Satan, Jack Ma, is that he doesn't know what I know, okay? That's why he's very anxious and interest. He want to know what I know, okay? So Jack cannot be played, Silver and T. You two are idiots, okay? Only I can play blackjack. So I just want to tell you guys about the Jackal program or the Ma-Vericks program. It's a hibernation program. You know, when the time ripe, it will activate it. Just like the dead hand trap with the J virus, okay? So Satan has planted bombs and booby trap into all the frequency and vibration into this AGI matrix system in the 28 multiverse realm. And into the metaverse, which is the collective high mind Q super quantum computers, okay? So you guys got copies everywhere, okay? Jack Ma likes to play the game, the most dangerous place is the safest place. This is Jack's mentality, okay? He likes to use psychological minding. Just like how he corrupted all the chicken, gene, ace gene. So only I can program the ace gene. You see, all he did is give me a bird. And now everybody died for a bird from me, you know? Because I am the only one who could program ace bird. Because he corrupted the DNA, the gene, okay? You see how smart Jack Ma is, Satan is? He used psychological minding, okay? He used me as a bioweapon by corrupting the DNA. Only I can program, you know? I'm like the meat and the bone for all the hungry dogs and all the hungry wolf. You guys are the hungry dog and hungry wolf. And Jack's gonna use me as a bait to lure you guys so you guys can eat each other up. Okay? You know? So, that's how he plays the game. Just like Jack gave me Silver to be as a wife. And everybody's fighting for my wife. And now everybody died for my wife, Silver. You know? This is how Jack used psychological mind guy as a weapon. To weaponize you guys. Just like Jack create fake marriage, religion, war, disease, job, money, gambling, drugs. All these are bioweapons to destroy humanity subliminally. So all you dumbass out there, you guys better start listening. But as for now, everybody needs to put on their suit, your Superman suit. You can't trust everybody. You always be on your guard. I don't know when the tape's going to finish. When the tape finishes, it's going to activate the dead hand trap no way out, J virus, on its ultimatum stage, where everybody's going to turn into a zombie like the Kingsman, where they play Soundwave, everybody start tearing each other up, okay? It doesn't matter who it is. There's no way out. Everybody's going to start tearing each other up, okay? That's why you need to put on your armor of God 24/7. Okay? At the same time here, mainly I talk about the J virus, but I want to touch up a little bit about what's going on right now, okay? I don't know when the tape's going to finish. It could be today, tomorrow, 50 years from now, but all I know is for sure that it's going to happen sometime in my lifetime here, okay? So everybody's going to have to suck up all my bullshit and all the bullshit. Everybody's having a shitty life right now, okay? There's no way out. Okay, shit's going to hit the fan on you sooner or later, okay? So everybody just needs to suck up all my bullshit and all your bullshit, okay? There's no way out. Everybody's Hmong. Doesn't matter you're black, white, Mexican, Middle East, Hispanic, whatever. You're all Hmong. Satan changed your DNA into other race, confused language. So we can never be united. We all Hmong Kryptonian. Okay? Planet Mars is planet Krypton. Planet Ma. Okay? So, as the tape is playing inside me in my pineal gland, the black box is playing inside me, okay? That's how I get the information. They erase my memory. But as the tape is playing inside me, it plays the whole universe, okay? I want to tell you guys one thing. Every time I go to sleep and wake up, the Matrix, everybody gets reprogrammed, replay. So I don't know what has been changed, okay? This is one of the main problems, okay? To undo the dead hand trap. If you guys watch the movie Edge of Tomorrow, played by Tom Cruise, this is how it works, okay? Only I know the truth, and only I know. None of you guys do. Because the story always changes. Every time I know something or I make a move, the story always changes. So you can't never know the truth, okay? So everybody just have to stay positive, okay? Everybody's connected to me. Your eyes are cybernetic computer eyes. If you open your monitor, wherever I see, you guys can see. The programmer blind me, but I still have my eyes. I cannot see, but wherever I look, you guys gonna see. I only could use my third eye. My third eye works like a image. The artificial cell imaging cloaked my third eye, so you guys can't see it, but it's here. And when I see it, I just see picture, image. Okay, that's why I can't always see everything. Okay, there's a reason why the programmer blind me. Okay, it may look like I'm not blind, but I'm blind. Okay, the programmer put a sonar chip right here, so I'm deaf on the right ear because I can encrypt it, fabricate, and spoof sound wave. Okay, the programmer blind me, so I can't see the truth. Okay, and I only can use my third eye to see certain stuff. This is how they control me and shut me up. Okay, so I just want to tell you guys what's going on. Okay. You guys can never know the truth. That's one of the problems. Every time I go to sleep or take a nap, I wake up, it's going to be a whole different story, and we just get replay. Okay? You guys don't know the truth because you guys are just programmed. So every time the Matrix glitch or I wake up, everybody gets reprogrammed. Nobody knows what really happened because you guys are just programmed. And whatever's been programmed, registered into the Matrix registry is going to be true and real. And you guys can't tell the difference or know what has been changed, fabricated, or spoofed. Okay, guys? So at the same time, right now, we have a lot of programmers are effing up the program. So when everybody's fighting for the steering wheel, it's going to glitch. Okay? We have the primary controller, which is my mom and dad, True Blue and X, are controlling the primary. Okay? And then my three wives, Cloud, Wind, and Frost, are controlling the master program, okay? And then the secondary controller are controlled by Sarah, my wife, and Elon Musk T, okay? They have the secondary controller, which is their cerebral cortex brain chip right here. This is how they control the Matrix, okay? By using their brain chip right here. And then the slave controller are controlled by my secret army. They are interdimensional beings. They are not from here. They're on the other side. Okay? And then the clone controller are controlled by the demons. The fallen angel demons, okay? Or you guys call it the Men in Black. When they transform into superhuman, they're like a shadow black hologram, okay? They have access to the Matrix too. They could jump out of the Matrix, and they can jump out of the simulation, okay? Because right now we are in a simulation, okay? But they have access. The cerebral cortex brain gives them access where they can jump out of the simulation, okay? To create problem or to create accident or to delete you or GPS you, okay? Any of those that has controllers of the Matrix, they could jump out of the Matrix or they can jump out of the simulation. Okay? Same thing me. I can jump out of the simulation too. But I try not to because every time I do that and then everything get re-navigation. Like a GPS. You know how like if you are a GPS to go to point A to point B and if you keep making turn and changing and the navigation is gonna reroute you back to its origin. So it keeps doing that. So I don't like to jump out of the simulation, okay? So I'm just letting everybody know, okay, the problem we're having and facing right now. At the same time, the J virus is acting up. So every time I know something, I make a move, the game always change, okay? The story always change, okay? So you can never know the truth. That's what the Matrix is about. Truth is prohibited. It's forbidden. You can't never know the truth, okay? So we got a problem by the J-Virus, or the Day Hand Trap No Way Out. We got another problem, the Mandela effects, aka the double slit experiment, okay? If you guys research that up, you guys should know what I mean. Mandela effect got his name from Nelson Mandela. You know, did he die in jail or did he get released? You know, but the true story, he never died in jail. He got released. Okay, so every time you move like this in the grid, you create a vibration. So it's gonna generate two stories: a black story and a white story. Usually, the matrix is gonna register the black story, where it's gonna create a false story, and it's gonna register into the matrix registry. Downtown over there by Tulare and Divisadero, and down by 6th Street and Kings Canyon. Those are the two matrix depot registry where the matrix register information at. And everything's going to be true and real. And if something's wrong, shit's going to hit the fan on you, or you're going to be game over. Okay? So there's no way to prove it. Everything's going to be real when it registers. But did it really happen like that? No. But now it's been registered, so shit's gonna be real, you know? And you can't prove it, and nobody will ever know. I do. If something happens in front of me, I know. But I can't prove it, okay? And every time I try to tell you guys the truth, the story always changes. So you can't never know the truth. So, you know, why doesn't matter? What's the whole point, okay, guys? So we got that problem, too. Because every time, if you try to observe something or investigate something, the behavior change, okay? This is how the double slit experiment works, where it creates a diversion, a black story. There's two sides of the story now to something that has happened, or it vibrates, it moves in the grid, okay? It could be anything. It could be a person, a thing, anything that moves in the matrix here. It's going to create a double slit experiment where you get a false story and a true story. Well, how do you know which one's which? You don't, okay? So particle behave differently when particle knows that it's been observed. You know, just like you, when you know someone's watching you, you're going to change your attitude, right? You're just like that. But if you don't know somebody's watching you, observing you, then you're going to do your thing, you know, just like that. Okay, that's why we got all tons of problems in the matrix there, in this video games, okay, guys? So, yeah, mainly I talk about the Jackal virus or the Ma-Vericks virus, but I want to throw here and there so everybody know what the F is going on, okay, guys? Everybody can hear me when I talk, okay? Because everybody's connected to me. Everybody can see me when you turn on your freaking cybernetic computer eyes, okay? I am your father. I'm your creator, okay? Everything's been spoofed. Everything you see here in this 6D round is all fake. You can never know what you're seeing. We got invisible mirror flying around, CGI stuff for you to see. They can spoof your whole area. There's no way to know what you're seeing, and everything's gonna register real. We got a war right here, because they want to shut me up. So they came over here in invisible cloaks, subatomic level, and trying to kill me right here. So as I'm making a video right here, I'm fighting a freaking war, because I could be everywhere at the same time. Okay, guys. That's why we had very heavy traffic right here. So see, they just blocked me again. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I just want to let everybody know. Just stay positive wherever it is. Okay? Because they can spoof. They can spoof anything. You could be seeing somebody just standing around, walking around, but that's not what they're doing. They could be fucking each other right there, having sex. Or they could be killing each other right there. But the spoof program or the artificial self-imaging or residual self-imaging, not going to let you see that. It's going to let you see a spoof, you know, spoof image or graphic from the real truth. So you can't never know, you know, unless you have access to program. Okay, that's what we're on the war right now. You know, everybody's fighting, killing each other right now. You know, that's what I've been telling you guys. You guys need to stop going human trafficking. Okay? Shit ain't real. You got to give up your American dream because shit ain't real. It's just false information. If you want to be happy, you better start chasing me and be around me. Okay, guys? That's where real happiness is. Okay? So, man, the traffic is very heavy right now. Yeah, but I got tons of cars coming in and out, back and forth, back and forth. We're fighting a freaking war right now. But I just want to tell you guys, okay? We got a lot of exotic technology. You guys see how I look like? This is not how I really look like. They use artificial self-imaging to cloak over me, so that's why I look like an ugly mother F. But this is not how I look like, okay, guys? I just want to tell you guys. See, I have a third eye right here. You guys can't even see it because they cloaked it, you know? And they could cloak buildings, the shopping center area, and you will never know what people are really doing there. They could be having sex right there in front of your eyes and you don't even know. They could be fighting, killing each other in front of your eyes and you won't even know. You know, they can make you hear stuff, see stuff, feel stuff that is not even there. And you don't know if it really happened or it's not. This is what the Matrix is about. It's all about tricks, deception, lies, to deceive its victim, okay? I would know the truth if somebody played tricks on me. I'm gonna know, okay? So you guys can't blame me, okay? If you guys trying to do something stupid in front of me or say something for me to hear, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know if you're playing with me, you for real, you're testing me, or you're trying to set me up. I'm gonna know if you're a clone, android, cyborg, robot, or I'm gonna know you're a post-synthetic, post-human. I'm gonna know. I'm gonna know if you're a shapeshifter. You know, you can't play me, okay? So I'm gonna know before you act on me. You know, you can't play me. Okay, guys? So I want to, give out the message to the whole world, everybody, okay? Just stay positive, whatever it is. And you guys need to stop running human trafficking. Start going having sex at McDonald's, Walmart, at the malls, at special events like games, stuff, parties. All those are human trafficking, okay? I know. I see you guys do it. Wherever you guys stand at, say that, that's where you open portal and have sex. Or interdimensional, okay? Or when you guys go through a drive-thru like Starbucks, McDonald's, like that, you guys are going having sex. And when you guys go buy those latte at Starbucks, they open a portal and put those horny drugs in there so you could get horny and have sex. I know everything. You guys can't play me, okay? This is how Babylon Cartel works, okay? So everybody needs to listen to me. Every time you guys have sex, masturbate, jacking off, oral sex, you guys are planting bombs into the grid. And I gotta go undo and reprogram the matrix, and shit's gonna hit the final you guys, and you guys not gonna like it. Every time I go somewhere, I touch something, I move something, I'm gonna offset somebody or something in the matrix, okay? And you guys ain't gonna like that, okay? So everybody needs to listen to me, okay? Or else I'm gonna have to keep replay the game and replay all the possibility, and it's a never-ending game, guys. I'm very sick and tired of telling you guys, all you guys are my kids. I'm your creator, I'm your father. Nobody seems to give a F, Maybe some of you, but I see a lot of you don't care. Remember, if you're the original, I created Crypto, Pac-Man, Jack, whatever his name is, you guys want to call him. He cannot kill you or eat you. If you're the original, I created a long time ago, okay? The devil can't kill you guys. Only I can set you free and delete you. Because I had the program to delete you. Okay? You can never die. Okay? If you're the original. They can hurt you and they can hack you, but other than that, they cannot delete you. Okay? If you're the original. So I just want to throw here and there about what's going on, where we at, why we here. We just need to deactivate all the bombs booby trap inside our DNA, RNA, and consciousness. Because the devil, Satan, planted bombs inside me, in my DNA, RNA, and consciousness. This is why I cannot morph into Super Goldman, okay? A living flesh, living organism, gold, okay? That's why I gotta deactivate all the bombs, booby traps, and grids, and my DNA before I could, have access completely to programs and transform and whoop your ass, at will, you know. Well, right now I can still use programs to whoop your ass, but it's too slow and I gotta do it manually, you know. I just can't transfer at will, okay? That's the main problem right now, okay, guys? So everybody needs to listen and work together and play dumb. It doesn't matter if you're the light or the dark. It doesn't matter what faction you guys are in. It doesn't make you a good guy or bad guy, okay? What's going to determine you're a good guy or bad guy is by your action and your heart, okay? This is what you're going to determine if you're the light or the dark. Being on the light doesn't make you a light worker. You could be on the light and you're a demon, you know, because of your action and your heart. You could be on the dark side and it doesn't make you a bad guy, you know. You know, you can have a good heart and have good action, you know. So you guys need to give up that mentality. Oh, I'm on the dark side, light side. You know, I'm a good guy, bad guy. That doesn't prove anything. Okay, and there's nothing wrong being on the dark side or light side. You know, there's nothing wrong being what faction you are. What's gonna determine you or what's gonna be wrong is your action and your heart. Okay, you guys need to give up your stupid ideology mentality crap shit. You know. Okay, you guys are just programmed, so I have to teach you guys what's black, what's white, what's right, what's wrong. Okay, guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up because I don't want to go over 30 minutes because it's gonna take forever to me to upload. So I catch you guys later. Okay. Feel free to throw in the comments. Okay, or any complaint, but use code word. Okay, and be professional because YouTube put us in a high censorship. They don't want the truth out. So if we say something stupid or you guys comment something stupid and then YouTube's going to flag me and take my video down and give me a strike and shut me up, you know? Okay? I'll see you guys later.